just going to work on some hot spots and some decluttering and cleaning. I said that in my last video that I wasn't sure whether I was going to even make a video this week because I was sick the week before, and I still pushed myself to put out a video, and really I should have been resting. And so I did take some time this week to rest, and I want to thank each of you who left a message on last video, you know, wishing me to get well. I am so grateful for all of that and all of your good thoughts. I did take the time to rest up this week, and I didn't push myself, but it still kept nagging in my mind. I wanted to put out some kind of content for next week. So I did a little bit every day, and even though I didn't really feel like recording anything while I was doing it, because one, when I'm sick, I don't always do my skincare. In fact, you can see my face is a bit red today, and so I'm getting back into doing my daily skincare and all of that. So I wasn't really, I was a sight to see. It was not a pretty sight to see either. So I just did the work that I could do, a little at a time, each day. And now I'm just going to show you what I have done and show you some of the progress we've made. One of the areas of progress that I wanted to do was this corner that I showed you last week. It was really cluttered, and in a way it still looks kind of cluttered, but it does have some kind of organization too. I moved everything out. I wiped down the counters so the countertop is nice and clean. I just have some of my teas over there organized, plus my coffee. And over here I found some honey. I found a plastic jug of honey that, and honey is one of those things that even though it gets old, it never goes bad. And so the honey was old enough that it started to crystallize in the jug. So I was able to put some heat to it, just enough to melt down the honey, and I put it into these individual jars like that so that we can access those. And that's why I have my label maker there, because I labeled each one of those with honey on them so that I know what's in it. But yeah, this corner is still a work in progress, but we did make progress this week. And right here is my island. It usually gets cluttered with a lot of stuff, but I've managed to, I need to go through some of these things that's over here in this side, but I've got some of my planner stuff. There's my planner where I've been keeping track of some of my progress, and that is this week. So we are doing some pretty good things. I am not getting absolutely everything done, but what I am getting done, you know, I'm doing a good thing. And it's also where I can write some daily affirmations to continue to boost my positivity, and, you know, screenshot this and write down some of these same positive daily affirmations for yourself, because you guys all deserve it. But I've got my planner stuff right there where I was working on my planner, and some bills that I was working on. So yeah, that's still a work in progress, but it's still progress nonetheless. All of these boxes here, there is 2, 3, 4 boxes right there. They were right here on this table. I am working on that big pile of jackets and coats and random stuff, but that is a work in progress. And one progress I made is all of those boxes that I just showed you was all stacked on top of this, so now you can actually see the surface of the table, at least beginning to see the surface of the table. Those boxes had all of my fuelings in them, and we had this 3-tier plastic drawer system. My husband picked this up at work where they were getting rid of a bunch of things, and this was one of them. I thought this would be the perfect thing to put all of my fuelings in. So we got that all organized, and now it's in a better place. And I showed you this last week of my canning goods. my home canning goods, and it's still a good work in progress. I used some of my green beans and tomatoes this week when I was cooking up some stuff, and so as soon as I got those done, I would wash the dishes, wash up those jars, and I added a couple of more of those jars right there on that shelf. So that's still a work in progress. And you see this box of one of my feelings. I showed you this tub that my husband got from work. There was still one box that could not fit into that tub. So, and it's right around the corner of the kitchen, so I will still be able to get access to those, and you know, yeah. So it's still progress. And I showed you the pantry before. I'm still able to keep that countertop on my pantry organized. We went to the grocery store earlier today, so I still have a couple of things, the rice and the sugar, that I have to put in their own containers, but I wanted to get those set right there while I'm going about getting some laundry. You can hear the laundry machine in the background. So I'm working on some laundry, but we're still doing some progress, so that is good. So I'm sorry that this is a very short video this time around, but like I said, I'm just getting over being sick. I took a little extra time this week to rest up, but still staying productive. And whenever I get sick, sometimes my motivation to get things done kind of wanes a little bit. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, but you're feeling tired all the time and you just don't feel like getting things done. You want to rest and sleep, and that's exactly what I was feeling like. But I still persevered and got a little bit done, and we still ended up making some progress. A little bit of progress is still progress, so do not count yourself out if you're not able to get a completely, big task done all at once. Little bits at a time, and like I showed you in my planner, write down those little wins each and every time. And it's been helpful for me to boost my own personal self-esteem or motivation, because and when I can go back and see what all I did, then I kind of trick my brain to saying, well, I didn't do nothing. I actually did accomplish something. And then that makes me feel really good about myself, and I want to do more. So yeah, don't put yourself down if you're not able to complete something. Do a little bit at a time and reward yourself for that. Be sure to count that accomplishment, because every little bit of accomplishment adds up to big rewards at the end. And I'm beginning to see that. My kitchen is staying clean. I didn't show you my dishes. Sorry, I didn't show you my dishes, but I do have some dishes in the sink. I still have to do those, but that's all the dishes I have. I don't have dishes scattered around all over the kitchen like I used to. It's all in the sink, and so that means that is even more progress. So stay positive, guys, because positive changes are coming, and it just takes little bitty steps. Like FlyLady says, every little win is a really good thing. So take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and don't forget all those little bitty things that you do. If you're like me, keep a journal of some sort and write down some of those things so that you can reflect on all that you are accomplishing, and you're going to end up seeing the fruits of your labor in how much cleaner your home is going to be looking. So we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.